Hello, Orange Commander here, and today we'll be looking at my room and city. Lots of updates happening all around. The city doesn't have too much to be updated, but there are just a few things. So without further ado, let's start with the city first. Starting off first, we've got the new camper van. I don't remember if I showed in the last video, but there it is. Truck, caravan. Just some little minor things. Maybe a little different here and there. Nothing as much changed. Easter, got the new Easter bunny. He's sitting there. He will be gone, and we'll figure out something for the summer. Moving along, nothing really big to see here. Oh wait, yeah, there is the Assembly Square. Yeah, that's a nice little bit there. We've got police flying over the city, I think in a little bit different pattern than they used to be. We've also got this nice little building continuing down into the new RV, or older RV park. We got the VIP set there along with the Scooby machine just because it works. I will be adding the Sunshine Surfer van in my next order, which I just placed, so that'll be coming in. Everything else seems to be real nice. I'll show you an alternate view here, just so you can see Diagon Alley and the Parisian and this little strip here. The last little thing on here, still trying to figure out where I want to place them. Obviously the Batman will be going in an elsewhere spot, but the Brick Guy, Brick Girl, and Birthday Boy are all a part of the new Series 18, which is in orange. And if you notice, this bag is not empty. It's actually got something in it. What does it have in it? That little policeman. I was able to finally get my hands on one after 4 stores, and turns out it's a lot harder to find than I thought. But finally got it nonetheless, and I'm happy with how all of them turned out, especially those brick people. I'm excited. I might have to get some more, to be honest with you. That's how much I like them. So that's what's going on here. Moving on, the whole little Batman area is getting kind of transitioned. That's because I plan on adding the new Batcave. I think it's the rocket ship, kind of right here in this area. That's where that's going to go. So I'm happy about that. I've got it all merged over to where it will have that. Alright, moving on to the first part of this area. Up here is going to be an empty area to be kind of designated. I've got an idea of some things I may want to put up there, but not for certain. Along with that, I've got this pole here. That's because this is going with a frame. It's part of a frame, I should say, and it's going to go right there on this wall. This blank wall here. Yeah. That kind of outstends my closet. There's going to be one there and one here. This one over here is going to be in by the next video, I'm hoping. It's going to be a whole bunch of shelving. What is the shelving for? Well, if you remember from the last video, this was down here, and the Scooby-Doo was over there, and the Lego Batman was right here, and the SpongeBob is brand new. The SpongeBob is going to go on the shelving. This one up here is to be kind of just my stuff in general until I can get the Disney Castle planned onto here. This brick here is bricks that my mom played with, and those are Lego brand. Commander Cody and the SpongeBob will go on that new shelving that I was just talking about. Scooby-Doo will be permanently moved to here. I say permanently with quotations, he could move. And that is the gist of all the little shuffling around that happened here. Agents has been cleaned up since its last little play. Nothing much has changed for Scooby-Doo. These, I haven't changed any. If anything, they may have gotten cleaned up ever so slightly. Hogwarts is now back to its original spot off of the in here and off of the city, along with the general what is this area? Quidditch match. That's right. That's going to be in there. Sorry, let me add a little bit extra light. Yeah, so we've got all of this fun stuff. There are some general pieces, just little ones missing here and there. Like I'm missing one broom from the Quidditch match, so I'm using Harry's broom from one of the other movies. I think it came in this set actually. Until I can get a replacement broom in, which I have ordered. This is my little construction area that I'm working on. These are projects that are being rebuilt or have pieces missing. For example, these wands pieces, stickers, Daily Prophet, Quibbler, Owl, Other Owl, Rat. Those weren't there before. I had to reorder all of them because of a used lot that I had, which is okay. I'm all for getting used lots, just making sure you have a good majority of the pieces. It's a big helpful. Along with that order, down here, I've got two big cat pieces, the Puma/Panther and the Jaguar. I plan to add the Cougar to that. I've also got an incoming missile, another Indiana Jones. I bought one and it came broken, so the retailer is giving me another one. Good for him. I do approve of Bricklink. I've got another guard coming in. That'll be good to have. And that other missile piece. I've got another ant. In the Ninjago, things are cleaned up a little bit. We're going to keep continuing to clean that up. And we've got this down here, which is the Exoforce. It's going to get cleaned up as well. Power miners. I've added the different rock creatures. I finally got them in, and they're completed and at home with the Power Miners group. So good for them. Over here, I'm going to have to come over here just because it's easier to explain, are some of the sets I've gotten in the past a little bit. I've got the Republic Fighter Tank with Alea Sakura, and the Republic Gunner is on top there, replacing the old Republic Gunner, who's now inside. There's the Mace Windu set and General Grievous Speeder, which I think is highly overpriced, but still a cool build nonetheless, especially if you want those figures. Was happy to get those and add those. I also ended up getting a rocket droid. So there's General Grievous down there. And I think I put the other rocket droid elsewhere back in there. I was also able to get some other things over here. Starting with the Rebels. Was finally able to get that complete. Doomsday is down here. And that was a cool little build to finally get him. And then I've also got the 60th year anniversary sets down there with the old soccer players. I plan on getting the Egghead mech and the Justice League Party and possibly condense those three different displays down to two. There's already a lot going on between them. Just have other stuff I want to display, and depending on where I can get display room will depend on what all happens there. The other thing I do is I non-Lego wise, I play a game called Catan. So I just got the Traders and Barbarians, the Explorers and Pirates, and I have the other 3 extensions and 5 to 6 players for all of those to play a giant game of Ultimate Catan. In essence, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, so with all that's going on and all that I plan to have going on, this is the extent of the city and the room as of to date. I'll look forward to giving you another update in June. Yes, June. And that'll be a 1-year anniversary of this city and how it's grown. So without further ado, goodbye.